Hey guys, and welcome to another video about God is the Victory, NIKKE. Today we have the latest updates for the upcoming characters and skins for NIKKE, including some in-game previews and gameplay. This is the fourth video I'll be making for future characters, so if you want to see every single character that we know of, I highly recommend that you check out my other videos, which will be on a playlist down in the description below. Also, if you don't see other characters like the Dragon Lady and Space Miku in this video, it just means that we haven't gotten any new information about them, and I didn't want to fluff up this video about information I already covered before. With that said, if you like what you see and you enjoy my content, please drop a like and subscribe. It really does help out my channel a lot, and especially since I will be releasing more videos about more upcoming characters, that's even more of a reason for you to subscribe so you don't miss any of that. So let me not waste any more of your time and let's jump right in. First on the list is a very familiar character that you have probably seen before from one of the cutscenes or if you watched my previous videos. We only had one picture before, but now we have her idle art, combat pose, and shooting pose for this character named Rumani. She will be an SSR unit from the Nepenthe squad together with Epinel and Folkwang, and she will also be from the Tetra company. From the looks of it, she is going to be a rocket launcher user, but aside from that, we don't really know anything else about her. The next familiar character we have is Agent D. We now have her combat pose and shooting pose as well as a quick preview of her idle animation. Agent D is going to be an SSR unit from the Perilous Siege squad and she will be using an SMG. I'm starting to like this character even more now that we're getting more photos of her, so I'm definitely excited to see her attacks and other animations in the game. Next up we have Agent K. You might remember this from my last video where we saw a cutscene of her together with Agent D. We now have a closer look at her idle, combat, and shooting pose, and just like in my previous video, I'm still not a fan of her hairstyle, but it does look good from behind just like everything else in this game. Agent K will be an SSR unit who uses an SMG from the Elysian line of units, so exactly just like Agent T. And next we have Mast. She is another familiar character from Helm's storyline, and now we also have a look at her basic pose. She is an SSR unit from the Aegis squad, and for those of you who don't know, that's the name of Helm's ship. And Mast will be an SMG user from the Elysian line of characters. We also have Anchor, which I included in my previous video, but I wanted to include her in this one too because we got more high quality pictures of her. Next up we have Blanc and Noir. A few weeks ago we were able to take a look at their splash art, but now we have more high quality pictures of them available, and it's definitely looking like they're gonna be two separate characters where Blanc is an assault rifle user and Noir uses a shotgun. Both of them came from the Tetra line of units and hail from the 777 squad. And this next character will be in the spoiler territory, so if you haven't finished chapter 7 of the campaign mode, feel free to click on the timestamp in the pinned comment or description. With that said, the next character we have is no other than Modernia. She is an SSR character from the Pilgrim line of units and from the Heretics squad. There were rumors that the Heretics will be a new character archetype, but by the looks of it, it's just going to be a name for a new squad or team. We also have a short clip of her idle animation, although the source of this video decided to censor it, so I can't really do anything about that. But this still gives you an idea on how it looks. The next character we have is Sakura, a character who has the title of Underworld Queen. She will be an Elysian character, but aside from that, we don't really know anything else about her. Her design looks really good in my opinion, and that vintage mafia aesthetic fits her really well. The next character we have is Mana. She will be an SSR unit from the MMR squad, so Aether will finally have someone else in her squad. Mana will also be from the Missilist line of characters just like Aether, and her weapon type is still Blanc, but based on the picture, she is definitely going to be an assault rifle user. And next we have this character. We finally have her name, and it's JACKAL. She is an SSR unit from the Exotic squad, or maybe exotic is meant to be an adjective instead of a group name, but it wasn't specified. Regardless, she is obviously going to be a missile launcher unit, and she will be coming from the Missilist company. Another character affiliated with JACKAL is Viper. You would have probably seen both of them in my previous video, but just in case, I will also play their burst skill animation if you haven't seen it already, because I think this is one of the better animations we got so far for the upcoming characters. Next up, we have Aid, literally just a maid without the M. She is an SSR unit from the Made for You squad and Tetra company. That's about all the information that we have about her, but if I were to guess, she will also be affiliated with the previous maid character named Bibli, which I covered in my last video. Moving on to the next character, we have Marchana. She is definitely giving that sort of captain vibe, almost similar to Helm. Marchana will be an SSR shotgun user from the Elysian line of characters, and I'm most definitely looking forward to her. I just really like how the cape flows, and the red ombre is a nice touch. And the next character we have is Rogue. She will be from the 777 squad, just like Blanc and Noir, so we will most likely see these characters get released back to back at a certain point in time. She is classified as a sniper rifle user, and she will be from the Tetra line of units. I've already talked about her design in the previous video, so now let's move on to the next character. For the next character, we have Kokowa. She is another character from the group of maids called Made For You, but this time, Kokowa will be a sniper rifle user from the Tetra manufacturer. On top of that, we have another maid character named Soda. I can already feel like a lot of people will be trying their best to get this character. The images she has are sort of riding the line between family friendly and NIKKE ending up being an otaku game. So depending on how I feel like when I'm editing, it may or may not be censored, but of course, the original picture will be linked in the description. And the next character we have is basically Product 12 juiced out the wazoo and called Kilo. This is a character from the Missiles line of units and the Heavygram squad. This honestly looks really cool, and it's nice to see somewhat of a different character type other than just humanoids. The next character on the list is Guilty. Not because they committed a crime or something, but she is literally named Guilty. Literally. Guilty is a NIKKE subordinate to the Real Kindness Squad. She possesses incredible strength, has been detained in the rehabilitation center for causing severe bodily damage to over 40 NIKKEs in 2 weeks. Well, at least that's what her description says. She really looks like a badass character, and the same thing goes with her other counterpart. Next up we have Ray. Unfortunately not the one from IVE, but maybe next time. There's really not much to say about this character, aside from she is classified as an SMG user. Plus, I can already hear the cops coming, so let's move on to the next character. For this next one, it seems like they have an endless source of maid characters. This one is currently not named yet, but she is classified as a rocket launcher user from the Tetra manufacturer. She will absolutely be in the same squad as the other maids, but compared to the other maid designs, I'm not too big of a fan for this one. This next character will definitely be a surprise for most of you because you probably didn't expect her to be playable. And the next character is Shuyan. She has a different outfit compared to what we usually see her in, so love her or hate her, she is apparently a playable character in the future. Next up, we have this character. I'm not gonna lie, my first impression of her was 100% NPC. It just gives me the same feeling as the other NPCs in the game that are most likely unplayable. Her design is okay, but I don't see myself going for her over the other characters that we've already seen. Moving on to I don't even know what number we're at, we have the character Acre. We also have a quick look at her idle animation, but it was censored by the uploader. I really like her bright yellow design and the very athletic outfit that sort of gives a lifeguard vibe. She is going to be a shotgun user manufactured by Missiles, and she will be in the same squad as Senti and Maxwell. And speaking of Maxwell, now that we've gone over some of the future characters, we will now move on to the upcoming character skins in NIKKE. The very first skin that we will be getting is one for Maxwell, and it's going to be from the Season 2 Mission Pass. We don't have the full outfit picture yet, but we do have a small preview of the Mission Pass banner. The costume is called Mechanic White, and it's said to be releasing on November 30, exactly when the Season 1 Mission Pass ends. So moving on, the next skin we have is for Neon, and it's an all-pink summer skin. It looks really good, but it's just a bit odd to me that we're getting new information about summer skins this early. This next outfit is for Mary, and it's also a summer skin. We even have a live 2D version of this one, and a few photos of her in combat, so you can really see how it will look in-game. I'm digging this clean looking white beach dress, and it also looks like her weapon is slightly different in color. I'm definitely picking this up if I get her on my main account soon. Next, we have another summer skin, this time for Frima. This also has a really good design, and we even have a photo without the weapon, so you can really take a good look at her outfit. Moving on to the next summer outfit, we have one for Yan. This really fits her style, and I like how the weapon also changed color to match her outfit. On top of that, we also have a summer skin for Lighter, which looks really cool. It even has an outfit for her pet. Overall, these summer skins look really good, and I'm definitely picking up some of these for my account. Let me know what you think of these outfits, and let's move on to the next part. Moving on, we have Emma in a very Santa style outfit. I'm definitely curious how this looks in combat, and if it looks anything like I imagine it would be, it's definitely a must-have. So far, we have the winter skin for Emma, and the other winter skin for Ruby. But next, we have a skin for Polly. The source for the next few skins and characters were a bit blurred, but you can still make out how they will look like in-game. Polly has this very casual looking police outfit with a scarf, and she is also carrying a few cups of coffee in her hand. This alternate outfit looks really good, but I wonder when they will release this. The next skin we have is for Maiden. She now has a nurse outfit which looks really nice, and this would be even better if her shooting animation is not covered by a huge cape on her back, because I know a lot of people complained about that on her normal skin. Next, we have an alternate skin for Brid. This skin is more of a modest vintage style, so I'm not sure if a lot of people will go for this specifically. It does look good in my opinion, but now let's move on to the next one. For the next two, we have more characters because I forgot to include the two of them in the earlier section of this video. The first one is still not named, but she is like a winter themed character with a bear outfit. Maybe this is a skin for a character I don't immediately recognize, but do let me know if she looks like a character we already have. The second character we have is called Miracle Snow. She is said to be releasing sometime in December, but it's still not 100% confirmed. She has a blue and white butterfly theme, which looks really nice, so let me know what you think of her in the comments below. So yeah, that's all of the future characters and skins coming to NIKKE, at least the ones that we know of. A lot of the other characters were not included in this video, so if you want to see the other ones, go ahead and check out my playlist down in the description. There are a bunch more characters that are coming to the game, but currently, some of them only have the character profile icon. That's why I did not include them in the video, because there's really not much to showcase. But I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date once we get new information. As always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.